Hi, welcome to this speaking class. It's class number 52. Today we are talking about what people are doing. In order to develop this topic, we are going to focus on the present continuous and right now on WH questions. How can you form WH questions in the present continuous? Well, you have to start with a WH word like what, where, and why. Do you see green? Right after that, you have to use the verb to be in orange. Then you have the subject in light blue. And finally, you have a verb that finishes in ing, yellow. So green, WH question, orange, verb to be, light blue, subject, yellow, verb in ing. Examples: what are you doing? Where is she going? Why are they laughing? And the intonation is not rising, it's falling. Alright? Now, you can also use the present continuous in affirmative sentences. In order to do that, you need to change the order of the words a little bit. This time, you're going to start with a subject, light blue. Then the verb to be, which has to be conjugated depending on the subject, which you see in orange. Then you're going to have a verb that finishes in ing. Do you see yellow? And a complement. Examples of this are the following sentences. Number 1, I am reading a book. Number 2, she's going to a concert. Number 3, they are laughing because the movie is funny. All of these sentences are talking about situations that are happening right now. That is why you're using the present continuous. What about the present continuous in negative sentences? You can also do that. You don't change the order of the words that much. You only have to use the verb to be in orange in negative form. So again, subject in light blue, the verb to be in negative in orange, a verb that finishes in ing in yellow, and a complement. In this way, you can talk about things that people are not doing right now at the moment of speaking. Example number 1, I am not playing video games. Number 2, she is not going to a party. Number 3, they are not watching a romantic film. Can you ask WH questions using the present continuous? Yes. So that is what we're going to see now, including examples of short answers. Look at this. When you're making a when you're making a yes/no question using the present continuous, you have to start with a verb to be in orange. Then you put the subject in light blue and a verb in ing, yellow. Examples of questions: are you reading? Short answers: yes, I am. No, I'm not. Number 2, is she studying? Short answer: yes, she is. No, she's not. Number 3, are they laughing? Short answer: yes, they are. No, they're not. So this is how you can make questions and answer questions, yes/no questions, using the present continuous. Now, can we use all of this grammar, all of these ideas in order to develop our test-taking strategies? Yes. For example, let's imagine that you have to take the PEIC exam, which is the Pearson English International Certificate. And if you're taking that exam, you may be asked to develop this question or this task. Imagine you're traveling. You call your mom to tell her what you are doing. You also ask her what she's doing. And your partner is your mother on the phone. So they're going to give you a card like this, with instructions that you have to follow in order to make a conversation. So it says, greet your mother, ask her how she is. Number 2, tell her what you are doing on your trip. Number 3, ask her what she's doing at the moment. Next, tell her what people around you are doing. Next, tell her you will call her again tomorrow and say bye. This is the card, and you have to create a conversation using or following these instructions. So what can you use? You have to use the present continuous, because that is the grammar tense that we use to talk about situations that are taking place right now. So you have the card here. How can you change this into a conversation? We have an example here. This is not a perfect example, but it's gonna give you an idea on how to turn this card into a conversation when you're taking an international exam. Number 1, yellow. Hi, mom. How are you doing? Number 1, light blue. Hello, I'm doing well. Yellow. Number 2, great. I'm visiting a park here. Light blue. 2, sounds great. Yellow. 3, what are you doing? Light blue. 3, I'm reading a book now. Yellow. 4, awesome. People are listening to live music here. 4, light blue, that must be fun. Yellow. 5, it is. I just wanted to say hi. I'll call you tomorrow. Light blue. 5, thanks for calling, John. Keep enjoying your trip. Number 6, yellow. I will. Bye, mom. Light blue. 6, love you. Bye bye. Okay, this is a conversation. It's not a perfect conversation. It's not a perfect example, but it's gonna give you an idea on how to turn this card in an international exam into a conversation like this. Do you see examples of the grammar that we're using or we are talking about today? Yes. Do you see all the highlighted parts in white? Yes. Number 1, yellow. How are you doing? How are you doing? Present continuous to talk or to ask about how the other person is. Yellow. 2, I'm visiting. Present continuous to talk about what you are doing right now. Number 3, yellow. What are you doing? Present continuous to ask how what the other person is doing. And number 4, yellow, people are listening. Present continuous to talk about what other people are doing. Every time that you use or talk or use the present continuous, you will need a subject. You will also need the verb to be and a verb in ing. Now, what about light blue? In light blue, we have number 1, hello. I'm doing well. Present continuous. I'm doing well to say how you are. Number 3, light blue. I'm reading. Present continuous to talk about what you're doing. Awesome. Now let's continue with some test-taking strategies, but now let's focus on the A2 Key Cambridge exam. When you take this exam, you're gonna receive a set of pictures like this, and here, what will you be supposed to do? Here, you're not going to be talking about the pictures. You will be writing about the pictures. You will have to narrate a story based on 4 pictures, for example. Well, in our classes at AG Lounges, we turn this activity into a speaking activity to make you speak in class. So here in this video, we are going to use the present continuous to describe what you see in these pictures. Okay, so we will use the present continuous to talk about things that are happening now, the simple present for facts or things that usually happen, and the simple past to talk about things that happened in the past. Finished activities. What can you say about this picture? Maybe you can say something like this in class, or write something like this in an exam. This is a picture of my friend Anna and me. I took it like 3 years ago. Do you see the simple past in green? Yes, the verb is take, but here you have changed the verb into the past. It is an irregular verb, so you are changing take into took. Number 2, in the picture, we are visiting New York. So, what are they doing? they say we are visiting. That is the present continuous to talk about things happening now. How many ingredients does it have? It has 3 ingredients, so to speak. It has the subject we, it has the verb to be are, and it has a verb in ing, visiting. We are visiting. All right? Now, number 3. We are posing for a joint selfie on the top floor of a building. Present continuous to talk about things happening now. Subject we, verb to be are, verb ing, posing. Alright? Yellow, present continuous to say what is happening at the moment of speaking. Number 1, picture 2. What can you say? You can say, I took this one on a wedding 5 years ago. Again, green, simple past. Took. In the present, take. In the past, took. Irregular verb. Number 2. In the picture, you see my friends, John and Anna. They are running right after the wedding ceremony. Yellow, present continuous. To talk about what they are doing at the moment. Subject, they. Verb to be, are. Verb ing, running. Look at orange. Orange is not about what is happening right now. Orange is about something that usually happens. Pay attention. Number 3. Actually, they run together every morning in a park in their neighborhood. Simple present, orange, to talk about habits, not necessarily to describe what is happening at the moment. How many ingredients or elements in the sentence? At the beginning, 2. The subject, they, and the verb, run. You don't need ing when you talk about facts or things that usually happen, okay? So, yellow, present continuous, subject, verb to be, ing. Orange, simple present, to refer to facts or habits or routines. 2 elements, subject and verb, no ing. Third picture. This is a picture of my mom and my sisters. It was last week. Simple past. It was. Was is the past tense of the verb to be. Correct. It's an irregular verb. That's why you're changing be into was. Number 2. They are cooking at my mom's place in the picture, of course. Present continuous. They are cooking. Subject, they, verb to be, are, verb ing, cooking. Present continuous to talk about what is happening right now. Look at number 3, simple present. They cook together at least once a month. Orange is to talk about habits, things that they usually do. Yellow is to mention what they are doing at the moment of speaking. They are cooking. Present continuous. They cook. Simple present. The next picture, number 1. This is my best friend. In the picture, she's giving a talk in front of her class. Present continuous. She's giving. To say what is happening at the moment of speaking. She, subject, is, verb to be, given, verb ing. Number 3, orange, habits. She always gives motivating talks about how students can achieve their goals. Okay? So you don't see ing in orange. Why? Because you are talking about facts, habits, routines, things that always happen. Alright? So that's why you have she, then you have a frequency adverb, always, and then you have a verb, gives, conjugated into third person singular. That is why it finishes in S. If you want to watch the whole video or more videos, visit aglounges.com. interested in online English classes, please visit our website, send us an email, contact us. We will be happy to help you out with English classes. If you have any comments or questions, please leave a comment and visit our blog. You will find tons of information there. Follow Hector Cabrera on Instagram. He helps us a lot. And subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.